Hey guys, it's Dave, and I wanted to talk to you today about the national coach call this week with new Superstar Diamond coach Vito Lafata. I thought it was a great call. Vito focused on how you get to someone's why. So he really talked about digging in with somebody and their why, and the importance of doing that, and then some of the mechanics of doing it as well. And I think that stuff is great. I want to build on it and explain to you a little bit more about why that is important. So the focus of this video is why the why is important. Here's what happens if you can master the skills that Vito's talking about. And he didn't touch on this on the call. Otherwise, I would just tell you to go listen to the call. But he didn't really touch on it, and I do feel like it's really, really important, particularly for the leaders on our team who are looking to build big teams. There's something that happens when you help somebody dig deep into their life and pull out their why, right? And that thing is a connection, right? So some of you have had an opportunity to work with me on that level. You feel like you're connected to me, okay? You trust me. You will tell me what's going on with your life. You'll tell me how you really want to live your life. You'll tell me what your darkest fears are and what your greatest desires are. How you really want to live your life. The reason is I've helped you dig out what you really want. I've done the things that Vito is talking about in a very similar way. I mean, I'm not sure I go through the same steps that he goes through, although I don't disagree with anything that he said on that point. And I think that when you're starting, it really helps to have a little bit of a playbook. And I think that's what he gave you, is a real playbook how to get to this side of it. What I want to talk to you is about what happens. That personal connection that you make with people when you help them dig into their lives is the glue that binds your team together, okay? That's why, if you were here a couple of weeks ago, or I guess almost a month ago now, at our Diamond Retreat, we have a very close-knit group of people, even though it's a big group of people, and people get close if they're not close real quick. The reason is because of the work that the leaders on our team have done to help those people feel comfortable and connected. They feel connected to something, and whether it's people on Ryan's team, I mean, just as an example, there were people on Ryan Chapman's team, Team Rhino, a very strong team, very strong culture, who probably didn't know a lot of the other people on Lee's team, for example, or people on Todd's team, two other teams that are really growing in a very strong, cohesive, cultural way. Yet those people were able to bond really quickly, and the reason is because of the work the leaders have done to connect them, okay? That happens here. That happens doing the things that Vito's talking about. Helping people dig into their why helps them connect to you and trust you, and that leads to retention. Vito talked about it on the call. I couldn't figure out why I was losing people. People would come in, they'd be all full of fire, and then poof, they'd go away, and I couldn't figure out why I was losing them. He talked about the importance of helping them identify with their why, and I totally agree with that. I'm talking about the residual effect of that. When you help somebody dig in with their why, they become very connected with you. And they start to view you as a very important part of their life. Now that can be kind of scary. And I know some of you are probably listening to this going, well, I'm not going to do that. Great, then you're not going to have a big business. I'm just not going to sugarcoat this for you guys. If you're not willing to do that, you're not going to have a big business, period. Unless you're able to develop some sort of internet marketing type of funnel, and spend a lot of time on that. I suggest you just invest some time in your people and start talking to them, help them dig into their why, and help them understand why this is important for them. And just let the other stuff that's on this side, if I'm using this as what Vito was talking about, and this is what I'm talking about, and is that the mechanics of it and the residual impact of connection that is created, just let this part of it happen. You don't have to force this. You might have to force some stuff over here when you're getting in and digging in with their why, but you don't need to force this stuff over here. That just happens. Okay, when you connect people with their why, they will connect to you naturally. Okay, every great mentor that I've ever had, I am emotionally connected to, and I stay in touch with all the people who've really moved me in my life. I stay in touch with in one way or another because I'm just connected with these guys. These people help me dig into my life and pull something out of it that has led to amazing things happening. I cannot compartmentalize the two things and go, well, that's just my why. I connect it and I say, that's my why that I couldn't find until I met this person who helped pull it out of me. And it's one system. And I view it that way. And your people will view it that way as well. And that's why we have a really tight team. Okay? Go listen to Vito's call. Take some notes. Dig into people's why. Connect your team. That's the glue.